Hello and welcome to God's Minute. I'm Pastor Jonathan Conrad, and I'm the senior pastor at St. Paul's Lutheran Church in Wilmington, North Carolina. And this week we are going fishing, looking at John 21. And today's passage has me thinking about the musical group, the Commodores. So let's get to it. When they had finished eating, Jesus said to Simon Peter, "Simon, son of John, do you love me more than these?" "Yes, Lord," he said, "you know that I love you." Jesus said, "Feed my lambs." Again, Jesus said, "Simon, son of John, do you love me?" He answered, "Yes, Lord, you know that I love you." Jesus said, "Take care of my sheep." The third time he said to him, "Simon, son of John, do you love me?" Peter was hurt because Jesus asked him the third time, "Do you love me?" He said, "Lord, you know all things. You know that I love you." Jesus said, "Feed my sheep." The Commodores are an American funk and soul band which were at their peak the most popular in the late 1970s and early 1980s. In 1978, the band earned its first #1 hit with a song called Three Times a Lady. It was a beautiful ballad written and sung by Lionel Richie. The chorus goes, "You're once, twice, three times a lady." And I think of that song whenever I read our passage. The number three has a very important meaning to Peter and Jesus. Remember, Peter denied knowing Jesus 3 times, and we can only imagine how badly Peter felt after doing it. And now we get to this incredible moment where Jesus asked Peter, "Peter, do you love me?" And he asked Peter 3 times. I believe by the third time, Peter knows what Jesus is doing. And this time around, Peter is ready to admit that he knows and loves Jesus. I find it an amazing moment of grace and redemption. Peter had to have felt some guilt after first boasting that he would never deny Jesus and then end up doing it 3 times. But how many times have we boasted that we are not going to do something like, let's say, on a diet, and we swear we are not going to have that scoop of ice cream? Or when we say that we are not going to have that second bottle of beer? Or when we say that we are not going to sin again? We end up doing what Peter did. We end up where Peter was at. But now we also see where Peter ends up, back in Jesus's good graces. Peter is given another chance not only to be a part of Jesus's group, but to be a leader. And you know what that can teach us? Jesus never left Peter out in the first place. Peter thought he was out, but Jesus shows Peter, nope, that's not how it works. And Jesus works by giving Peter and us more than one chance to do the right thing and live the right life, because we are 3 times the children in Jesus's eyes. And that will do it for me today. Thank you for watching. I will be back tomorrow for another edition of God's Minute. Until then, you take care and God bless. Come worship with us at St. Paul's Lutheran Church every Sunday. If you are in the Wilmington, North Carolina area, join us for our outdoor worship service at 9 a.m. Holy Communion is served and masks are required. Gluten-free wafers and grape juice are available if you need those items. You can also watch our 11 a.m. traditional service via live stream on our YouTube channel. If you are in need of Holy Communion, come on by between 12 and 1 p.m. when we offer our drive-through communion, where you can receive the sacrament, pick up a devotional, and our weekly newsletter. Gluten-free wafers and grape juice are available if you need those items. We invite you to support St. Paul's and our ministries through financial giving. You can give in several ways: online, text, check, cash, and drafting from your bank account. Your financial support helps bring God's grace to all. And at St. Paul's Lutheran Church, all means all.